Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to collect and spade a source from a footnote citation. So we're going to use the same source that we did in the below the line editing video, which is number 2. And this is a law journal. So law journals, it's pretty safe to assume they're consecutively paginated. And if they're not, the source collection is pretty similar. So we're going to go with consecutively paginated for now. So you're going to open your spading guide and scroll down to source type and what to collect, find your type, which is consecutively paginated journals, and right here it's going to show you where to collect it and walk you through exactly what you need to collect. So you need a master source and a spaded source. I find it's easiest to collect the master and then edit it into a spaded source. So we're going to go to Hein Online, and we're looking for a law journal, which is in the law journal library. I know it's the Virginia Environmental Law Journal, so I'm going to go to V. And then you're free to scroll through this. I just Command F, and that's a lot easier. So Virginia Environmental Law Journal. And then let's see, this is volume 33, so I need to find volume 33. And then I'm going to download the table of contents. You just do print custom page range, so it only gathers the first page, and hit print download custom range. And that'll open up in your Foxit. It'll always have this first page, you'll just delete that later. So there's your title page. Now we're going to download the table of contents. So it looks like our table of contents for this one is on the title page, so that's fine. And then I need the article that we're looking for is on page 184. So we're going to scroll down, and this is how you prove it's consecutively paginated right here, is you see that issue 1 ends on page 153 and issue 2 picks up on 172. So you can tell that the page number did not start over between issues of the same volume. So we're looking for page 184 right here, so that's going to be in issue 2. We're also going to download the table of contents for this issue. Make sure that's correct. All right. And then we will download the article itself. So print download. And then usually if you do current section for something like the article, it'll give you the correct page range. So I'm going to download that. Okay, now I have everything I need for the master source. I'm going to go to organize, and then this is my article. I'm going to insert from open files the table of contents for this issue. And then I'm going to insert from open files the table of contents from the first issue. Okay, and then I'm just going to delete those extra pages from downloading it from Hein Online. And there we go. So let's double check that's in the right order. Yeah, volume 33, issue 1, and it has the title and their seal. And then here's issue 2. You're going to need the preceding and the issue that you're on to prove the pagination and to prove that your article is actually in this volume. And that is how you collect the master source. So I'm going to see how to name this. So now that I've collected the master source, you're going to go to labeling. Master is going to be author's last name _ master. So the last name is Lopez. I'm going to file, save as. I'm going to say Lopez _ master. And I will usually create a new folder where I will save all the masters from this round of spading, but I don't have that right now, so pretend I saved that there. Okay, and now you can start editing your spaded version. So, okay, now I'm going to go to what to collect for the spaded source. I need to see if I have a pin site or not. I do have a pin site, it's page 202. So I'll follow this pin site. I need to collect the first page of the volume and the table of contents. So I no longer need this extra, there you go, this extra first table of contents from the preceding issue. So I'm going to go to organize and delete. And then I need to collect the first page of the article, and I have that. Please note the first page. And then I need to collect the page before the pin site, the pin cited page span, and the page after the pin site. So I only have page 202 pin cited. So that's my entire page span. Let's see what page that's on. Okay, page 202. That's in my document. That's page 20. So I'm gonna delete I'm going to delete everything before page 19 because I need the page before it, and then after the title page, which is 2. So I'm going to delete 3 to 18. Okay, make sure I did that correctly. Title page 201, 202, 203. Yep. Anything else? Oh, and I should have read ahead because I should not have deleted the other table of contents. So always make sure you read ahead, and I will reinsert that later. Once collected, I need to save this to the front of my spaded PDF. Well, I will reinsert that then. And now to finish my spaded document, I need to highlight it. So I'll highlight the journal name. This highlight function, the volume number, the article title, and the author's name on the table of contents. Volume 33. What else was it? Article title and author name. Is this right here. And then highlight the issue number of the preceding issue. So if I hadn't deleted it, I would highlight issue 1 from the other table of contents. Highlight the page number of the last piece. If you collected the preceding table of contents, so if this was issue 1, I would highlight this page number right here. And then if you did the subsequent, just do the first one instead. And then highlight the title and author on the first page of the article. This is the title, the author. The pin cited page number, which is 202. So I'll scroll right here, right 202. Sometimes Foxit will do this where it won't highlight something with a normal highlighter. If that happens, just search for area highlight and do a little box. And then I need the page numbers and then the quoted or supported information within the pin site range. So to find that, I will go to footnote 2 above the line and see what the proposition is. So pesticides are engineered to harm living things and are not discriminatory in the process, meaning they can do and unintentionally harm endangered species. So looking for that information here. Okay. Here we go. Yep. Pesticides are designed to kill living organisms and do not discriminate. Yeah. And then they talked about endangered species. Yeah, here. So you would just go through and find any information that supports what the author said in the sentence attached to this footnote. And then once you're done finding all of that, you go here and go to labeling to spaded pin site, and it's footnote whatever, author last name, and then pin site. So this is footnote 2. And remember, you always need at least 3 digits. So even though it's 2, it's 002 underscore Lopez underscore my pin cited page, which is 202. And then I would save that to my spaded folder and save. There you go. And then you should have a master and a spaded document. And that is how you collect your sources.